Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 249. I'm Joe.
I'm Lauren.
Lauren, how the heck are you?
Fantabulous. How are you?
That's great. I'm also great.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Also great. I said fantabulous.
I'm not saying that.
I wanted you so bad.
No.
Bummer.
Not enough money in the world. Yep. Update for you. Big news.
Uh-oh.
Big news. And then we're going to get to the draft. Don't you guys worry.
We're starting off strong with news.
Biggest news, I think, ever to come out in the history of news. Let me pull the picture because I don't have it ready at hand because I wasn't prepared.
Hey, now.
You're an all-star?
I'm ready. I was born ready.
Biggest news ever came out recently. Wendy's is going on a collab with SpongeBob.
Whoa.
For the Krabby Patty.
Really?
Play the thing.
It's time for the moment you've been waiting for. Preparing the Krabby Patty.
That's right. Wendy's is collabing
That audio is horrible.
in honor of to celebrate the show SpongeBob's 25th anniversary. Coming this October.
25th
anniversary of SpongeBob fucking SquarePants.
It's older than me.
Yeah, I know. It's younger than I am.
Yeah, because you're old.
Okay. This October, specifically October 8th, and this is happening across the U.S., Canada, and Guam. Shout out Guam.
Woo.
They are bringing the Krabby Patty to life at Wendy's. There's a Krabby Patty meal, which includes Krabby Patty, a premium cheeseburger with Wendy's fresh, never frozen beef. Trademarked, by the way.
I know. I like that they have to explain that first.
Topped with
Never
fresh
frozen.
produce and a secret Krabby Patty sauce, capturing the magic of the iconic fictional sandwich for SpongeBob fans. It also comes with a pineapple under the sea Frosty.
Mm-hmm.
In honor of SpongeBob's home, this Frosty made with our signature vanilla Frosty swirled with pineapple mango puree, offering a first-of-its-kind dessert experience for fans of all ages. Don't like pineapple, but sign me the fuck up for that. And then hot and crispy medium fry. Because it says no meal would be complete without the perfect complement. Hot and crispy fries.
What do you think the sauce is?
I think it's probably the same sauce that's it's like Big Mac sauce, right? Like it's just like some sort of like off yellow, off orange colored sauce.
Yeah.
That all taste the same, really, if you try them next to each other. Chick-fil-A
Yeah.
sauce, Big Mac sauce. It's like a mayo mixture of some sort.
Gross. I don't like any of those sauces.
Well, you're gonna try this.
I am gonna try the Krabby Patty because it is iconic.
I saw this. I actually saw this last week, and didn't bring it up until this one because we rambled in the last episode.
Right. Yeah, we didn't even get the chance.
Yeah, but October 8th. I don't know if it's going to be every single. It says across the U.S., so I would assume it's going to be every single Wendy's that we can get our grubby little fingertips on.
Yeah.
But they also said, because this is like a press. It's not a press
I'm
release.
just trying to
It's
figure
like
out why Wendy's.
I don't know. I'm guessing Nickelodeon probably reached out to multiple fast food places and I don't know, like made the offer.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that any others would make sense.
I don't know. But the picture that I have, I'll show you the picture, which I already did, but
yeah.
It looks like something that's like hanging up like in the break room.
Yeah, it looks like it wasn't supposed to be released or something.
Yeah.
It looks secret. It's like a printout.
I also hope that it's real. That's my concern. Is like, could this be fake?
I didn't just play that whole audio for nothing. It better be real.
First of all, are we sure it's the 25th anniversary of SpongeBob this year?
That sounds right.
Look that up.
I would guess like 98.
But the way that this is made, it like looks very legitimate.
99.
99, so it would be 25 this year. they talk about like how they're sending each restaurant will also receive 500 limited edition SpongeBob sticker sheets in their merchandise kits. Encourage your teams to hand these out directly to customers or include them in the bag with each Krabby Patty ordered while supplies last, creating a memorable kickoff to this special promotion. Additionally, local call to order tactics will be made available starting August 19th. So this is already like this notice was sent to restaurants August 16th, 2024. So very recently this was sent out.
Interesting.
And it seems very legitimate. I have no reason to believe that this would be fake. I was like reading the comments and nobody seemed to like say anything like this. Like,
Right, really.
nobody didn't believe it.
Right.
So this is either the biggest prank ever, or this is actually happening, and I really hope that it's the latter.
Yeah.
I really
that's
hope that it's
very
actually happening.
interesting.
They're going to be doing like a whole. They said we're launching we're launching a full 360-degree campaign with national TV advertising, earned media, and restaurant merch.
That sounds exaggerated.
Well, think about it, right? Like SpongeBob celebrating its 25th anniversary. Wendy's is going to go all in with the Krabby Patty. Like SpongeBob isn't going to do shit, but
Yeah.
Wendy's is going to make commercials like crazy.
Yeah.
They're going to have SpongeBob all over their shit.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I'm excited.
Nah.
I'm not the biggest fan of Wendy's burgers. Favorite fast food burger?
Ooh, Five Guys.
Yes. I agree with that. I'm not the biggest fan of Wendy's fresh never frozen beef. One, because I don't believe it. Two, because
I don't think that's possible
it's
in a
just
fast
not
food
great.
industry.
I don't think it is either. But also, like, how is their meat square?
Because it's mushed.
Why is it?
How do you make a patty in the first place?
Huh?
Huh? How do you make a patty?
You squish meat.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it
You
ends
can
up in a circle.
because you purposely patty it. You can mold it to be any shape.
I guess. But why square?
Why not?
Why square on round bun?
SpongeBob. Maybe that's why they're the ones.
Yeah, square SpongeBob square
Meat.
meat. Oh God. Not SpongeBob square meat. Oh no.
Please move on.
So yeah, I'm very excited. October 8th is 2 days after your birthday, you said?
It is.
2 days after Lauren's birthday. 1 day after we would normally record an episode, assuming come October we're still recording on Mondays.
Mhm.
So we're gonna have to figure out. how
Maybe
we're
that
gonna-
week we purposely do it opening night.
Maybe that week we purposely do it opening night.
Tuesday. Where's-
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Where's the nearest Wendy's?
Yeah.
Street,
Slay.
I think.
We will be first in line
100%.
right in the morning.
Yeah.
I'll go before work.
Hell yeah.
No, I
Rope
won't.
drop.
Rope drop.
Rope drop
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
SpongeBob burgers. Krabby Patty.
Krabby
Were you a big SpongeBob
Patty.
person as a kid?
Oh, I loved SpongeBob.
Really?
Yes.
Have you heard the theory about what the secret sauce is? The dark theory
No.
that it's made of whale, and that's why the only whale you ever see is pearl.
You think Mr. Krabs?
You don't
Is-
see a single other whale. There are many squids. You see SpongeBob's parents. You see Patrick's parents and sister. You see Mr. Krabs' mom. You see what else? I don't even know all the different sea creatures. Obviously, the fish.
I thought it was just a. I thought
It's
the
one
whole
of those,
point of SpongeBob was like, it was to bring notice to whaling, try and stop whaling.
Touche.
Not that they were killing the whales.
Touche.
Mr. Krabs himself out there fucking poaching
Touche.
for sauce.
Where else is he getting the sauce from? Tons of plankton. It's definitely not plankton.
And unless you're watching that one episode where they trick Plankton into telling him that it was made with plankton.
Yes, I do remember that. Do you remember when all of his cousins come though? They're all hillbillies.
Yeah.
SpongeBob's got some bangers in there.
SpongeBob is just nowadays
Bad.
god awful.
Horrid.
Yeah.
Oh God.
When the original creator died, R.I.P.
Yeah. I would
Um,
say the first 10 years.
Oh yeah, solid.
I would go anything into the 2010s. You ruined it.
Yeah, I agree. I remember there's one episode that like haunts me to this day. You know how like everybody thinks of like that one episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog,
Which one?
the Return the Slab or something like that, whatever it is. I
No.
don't remember exactly what the line is, but there's like one episode of Courage the Cowardly Dog that like everybody remembers, and it's like fucking haunting.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll have to find.
But there's one episode of SpongeBob that does that for me, and it's the one where Squidward. I think this was like short. This was like the first episode where things started getting like weird on SpongeBob. Squidward was worried about his clarinet in some form or fashion, and so he locked it in a safe, and SpongeBob went into said safe, and the safe led to this fucking LSD world that was just weird.
What
It was-
episode? I have
don't
no
know.
clue what episode
I don't
that is.
know, but
That's
it was
absurd.
fucking insane. It was the weirdest fucking episode. I was like, what am I watching?
Yeah.
And it was out there.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was fucking weird.
The episode that made me paranoid is the one where Squidward gets his clarinet stuck in his throat, and they shrink down and go into the submarine and go into him.
Oh, yes.
And they like nearly kill him and stuff.
Yeah.
That makes me very paranoid. I don't like that.
Because you're afraid of... What are you afraid of?
I don't like... Oh, God. I don't know how
What
to...
part of that unrealism makes you afraid?
Like the thought of... Oh, my God. This is...
Getting a
okay,
clarinet stuck in your
actually,
throat?
this springboard here.
Yeah.
Have you seen the trailer for the Alien movie, Romulus?
Yes.
With the aliens going in the mouth and like embedding?
Yes.
I hate that. I hate the thought of like parasitic stuff, and I don't like things being inside like that. So the thought like trying to word
I'll keep my thoughts to myself.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
The thought of like the tiny submarine like going in and like messing things up and you have no control. Like Ant-Man or whatever. Like if you've seen any like superheroes that go inside and just like destroy you from the inside or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
or like even super villains.
So had in Endgame Ant-Man gone up Thanos' ass and it expanded, that would have freaked you out.
I would have been like, ah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I would have liked that death for Thanos.
No.
I don't
yeah,
wish
yeah.
that upon anyone. I don't like the thought of anything going inside and ruining like from the inside because you have no control. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I hate that thought process.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why like the alien. You know what I mean? There's no other way to word it. Okay. That's why that trailer I hate.
You don't like things inside you. I get it. It's all right.
Correct. I just keep talking.
Yeah. No, I can fully relate to that. I mean, I can't relate to that at all, but because it's not something that like I think would ever really happen to me. But I get your point.
Mm-hmm.
That trailer did freak me out.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Yeah, when you see the face, what are they called?
Face huggers.
Yeah, when you see that thing like removed from.
And it's like,
Yeah, I'm like, oh no.
I'm not gonna see that. I cannot see that.
Apparently, it's just doing really well in
Yeah.
box office
Oh,
already.
it's probably a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, I've never
And
seen any of those movies.
I refuse.
I want
because
to.
of those face huggers.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I could deal with like a creepy. The alien thing doesn't scare me, and like the jump scares scare me, but whatever. But no,
Yeah, those are freaky.
I don't deal with that. That I hate that. I
But
hate
things that crawl
when they like
fast,
when they shine the light through her chest and you just see it moving.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, now you see what I mean.
Yeah, but like it's just like that. Like I don't think
Something-
like I'm not afraid of that happening to me. I just don't like seeing it.
Okay, I'm afraid of it.
You're afraid of it
happening
happening to you, yeah.
Yes, that would be the worst alien encounter.
Also, you know how strong a flashlight has to be to shine through your fucking body?
Yeah, dude. That I don't understand how that scene
That was
works.
the most unrealistic scene
She's
in the
just
trailer.
like she like pulls out her shirt and does this. I'm like, there's so much. That is the like thickest part. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
World's strongest flashlight. The flashlight alone probably just gave her
Her
cancer.
yeah.
Yeah.
She probably just ruined it for herself
Yeah,
anyway.
she was dead either way.
Yeah, it was gonna happen regardless.
Yep, absolutely.
Oh God. Ugh.
Long story short, we will circle back to the Krabby Patty in October when it comes out.
Yes.
If this isn't a prank. And
and if it is a prank, we're gonna make our own Krabby Patties.
Sure. Yeah, come October. So look forward to that. But that is fucking I'm ecstatic.
That's
That's
pretty good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a highlight of my. Honestly, I don't care about my birthday anymore.
You could just say it's coming out for your birthday.
I feel like it is. I feel like they thought of me.
Yeah,
Even though
yeah.
I've never had Wendy's before.
Well, that makes sense with your last name.
Yeah, I
I
can't.
feel like legally.
No, I'm
You
kind of
can't even be
obligated.
spotted near a Wendy's.
I'm kind of obligated to go to one fast
Yeah.
food and one fast food only.
Yeah, I think like there's like a restraining order. You can't be within 100 feet of
Yeah,
a
no,
Wendy's.
I've never shown you, but I actually have a tag down here.
Yeah.
I'm copyright. I'm,
Property.
yeah, I got braced or
Yep.
was branded by them. Unfortunately, I
Yeah.
have the arches right on the bottom of my
Oh
foot.
God.
Yeah,
Not
happens.
the golden arches.
The golden arches. Just.
Yeah. Speaking of feet, you got something.
Oh my gosh!
This is
yes.
good. This happened. You got this yesterday?
Yes, I got
Okay.
this yesterday. So, not me, but a friend who is on Tinder got not like didn't get matched with, but this account popped up on her profile.
Mhm.
And she sent it to
You
me.
said on Hinge, right?
No, Tinder.
Tinder.
And she sent it to me. And I was like, oh my God, I just have to read. Like, this needs to be read aloud.
Yeah,
Like, this
okay.
needs to be read aloud. And I'm going to break it down. You can barely see.
Yeah, we'll
but
go
like,
piece
we
by
have,
piece
we
here.
have the name. We have their about me and everything like that. And I'm not going to disclose the like exact location because he also mentions location. Just
Fair.
not that it really matters. They'll never
But
know.
still,
but
yeah.
just for that reason. So the name is Aspiring Foot Slave, age 25.
Aspiring. So he's not.
He's not there yet. He's looking to be a foot slave.
He's looking to be
but
a
he's
foot
probably
slave.
into feet now.
I'm sure he's
Obviously,
into feet now. Yeah,
obviously,
you don't
but-
aspire to be a foot slave,
but
whatever
he's-
that even
he's-
means, by the way.
And that is his name. There's no,
Yeah, and it's not Jimmy.
James.
Yeah. Oh wow.
J names. It's aspiring foot slave. That's
Aspiring.
all we get for that.
Aspiring foot slave. 25 years old.
He's 25.
Young.
According to his profile, at the top of the profile. It's a little different at the bottom of the profile.
Okay.
Here's his about me. Submissive guy
Naturally, if he's looking to be a foot slave.
who is always happy to serve under a powerful individual's feet. 24. So now
So now he's age 24.
he's 24. He's not 25. He's athletic and willing to go both ways.
Does that mean
He has bisexual in his profile
Okay.
as well. So I'm
so
assuming
he'll take some dick?
he'll take some men's feet.
Oh right, I forgot this aspiring foot slave.
Correct. He'll take a bigger shoe size.
Yeah.
Maybe he's willing to go both ways, as in he'll give you your feet or his feet.
Maybe.
Who knows?
I wonder. No, he wouldn't be an aspiring foot slave if he's willing to be the dominating one with the feet, the powerful feet.
You're right. He's the submissive guy. I am a happy guy who enjoys to
Let's
serve.
just pause for a second. Pause. I would hope he's a happy guy.
Yeah.
I would hope that as somebody who's obsessed with feet to the point where you're an aspiring foot
He's
slave,
doing good, probably.
that you're happy in
He's
life.
content with his life choices.
Like
He
if
accepts that.
you're miserable in that field, then maybe you don't have a foot fetish.
Yeah.
And just like
Yeah,
you know.
maybe that's not
Yeah,
where you're meant to be.
I'm glad he specified. I'm
That
a
he's a
happy
happy guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, she probably wouldn't have like swooped.
It
swiped.
would have been weird if he said, "I'm a sad guy." Like that's just weird to say in a profile.
Guys say that though.
Guys say that on
Yeah.
Tinder. They're a sad guy.
Oh man, I'll show you sometime when I
Well,
find
because
an account.
Tinder's full of guys who are cheating on their girlfriend and guys who just got out of a
I'm
relationship.
gonna show you another
Oh my god.
account that came up on me where you know how some accounts will show their Instagrams.
Yeah.
The whole Instagram, him and his girlfriend. Nowhere on the bio says we're looking for a third. The whole Instagram is.
There's also a lot of those on Tinder.
Yeah,
It's
where
guys cheating on their
they're looking
girlfriends.
for a third. And-
Guys and girls looking for a third, but really it's the guy looking for a third.
Mhm.
And guys who just got out of a relationship.
That's the account.
Wow. Yeah, that
It's
is.
blatant, but nowhere on the account says
That
that they're
is-
looking for a
That
third.
man has muscles on muscles. Holy hell.
Yeah, I'm glad I scrolled down to the Instagram because I was like,
That's wild.
yeah,
You
tis
think
weird.
she knows?
I sure hope so. Why would you put your Instagram on your?
That's a ballsy move.
Yeah,
To put your Instagram, which very clearly has your girlfriend all over it, on your Tinder.
yeah. Like it's every photo. It's like 6 photos of him and his girlfriend. Those are the only pictures they have on it. Anyways, back to Footman.
Yeah.
He's a happy guy who enjoys to serve and worship. He's
Good.
also willing to serve other men if you enjoy that.
I don't.
Would love to chat more. You don't?
I don't want to be served by another man.
And then he says he's at this place and would love to meet anybody into domination and kink. What is into kink?
Into kink?
Because I know what kinks are, and I know what specific
I know there
kinks.
are several kinks.
What is being into kink? I think this guy is new. I think this is a newbie. And that's why he's aspiring. I don't think he knows what he's getting himself into.
Doesn't know the Tinder.
Well, I don't think he knows how to Tinder. I don't think he knows
how to kink.
I don't think he knows
He does
how
not
to
know
kink.
kink.
He doesn't know kink.
I'm wondering if he meant in that sentence, like, into his kink. Like, and just left out the this. Like, into this kink. Or he just said
But I feel like
into
it was
kink?
just like into foot,
into foot.
like feet play.
Foot play.
Foot
yeah.
play? Yeah, football.
Foot.
Football. Yeah, into kink.
Into
this
kink. Domination and kink.
this character exists out there, and I respect the hustle.
Were there pictures of him?
Not in the screenshot I received.
Okay.
So she probably has long gone swiped left.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah,
gone
yeah.
now. However, I think if you're not gonna include your name, like I don't know that you would include your face.
Strictly, and how is it that you young people say it? For the plot?
Yes.
I'm
I do
swiping
everything
for that guy.
Really?
1,000 to see where it goes. You need to.
You would be horrible on a dating app. Because there's so many accounts on dating apps.
Yeah, I have been. I know.
No. I'm saying, like, not for your own sake. I'm saying there's so many dating. That was so mean. There's so many dating, like, profiles that are like Kermit the Frog, and it's just pictures
okay, I
of
wouldn't do
like
that.
gagged ones, and you wouldn't just be like, I just was for the plot. Like, let's see what's
No,
happening.
because that's just like dumb.
Yeah,
But like this one where
but
it's like,
aspiring foot.
that's like, that one, like if it's like a,
You could be his
if it's
foot
Kermit
god.
the Frog and they're like, you know, hardy har har, I'm fucking Kermit, I'd be like, that's stupid.
But someone's
Goodbye.
like,
But if someone's like, I'm into,
I wanna be dominated.
I want to be handcuffed to a bed and beat the fuck out of me.
you'd be like,
I'd be like,
Yeah.
yeah, let's find out what you're into for
that's
realsies.
insane.
I want to just to get the messages going. To
Yeah.
be like, tell me about it.
Just-
Give me
I'm
the
so
deets.
curious.
Yeah, like, have you done this before? Are you just
Yeah.
now learning you're into it? How
Yeah.
did you discover you're into it? What porn were you watching that
yeah,
made
what
you realize?
you're like, whoa.
yeah,
Yeah, there's some weird shit, and
Yeah.
I respect everyone's choices.
I don't.
There's some weird shit.
I do not. I
Well,
know
there
you're
is
not
some-
supposed to kink shame, but I'm gonna shame the fuck out of you if you're into weird shit.
Touche.
Yeah,
I don't know. I would.
you're into weird shit, aren't you?
I am not into weird shit. Thank you. I'm into the most normal shit. I just
I'm gonna reach out to some of the guys you've been with and find that out for sure.
They have not found out everything
Oh, okay.
because they're lame. I just don't think. I don't know. To each their own. What you do on your own time is what you do on your own time, as long as it's safe and not like safe in both
Fucking
ways.
weird.
Yeah.
As long as it's safe, not fucking weird, and you don't tell me about it, do whatever the hell you want. No, I get what you're saying, right? Like if it's in the comfort of your own bedroom or dungeon, by all means, have at it.
Do you know what show I found?
Oh no.
It's a dungeon makeover show, like an HGTV show,
Yeah.
but it's not on that channel.
I
It's
would
like
hope not.
it's on Netflix,
Yeah.
and
On Pornhub.
it's like couples reaching out to this lady who builds like sex dungeons. And so they like, hey, we have this room we want to renovate. So they come in and do a full renovation, and then they reveal the new sex dungeon, and they show all the different types of furniture and like all the different like there's like over here
The
you have
sex
like
swing.
these chains like you
Yeah.
can like link up to. This is how you can use this chair in multiple ways, and it's a show on Netflix. It's so entertaining.
What in the
And these are
fuck?
normal fucking people. And they're like, we don't use our office anymore because we like have retired. Or like, we're just like, oh, the kids grew up, so we don't need a playroom. And they renovate it. They paint it all black and red and
Of
velvet.
course, it's always red. I
And
hate that.
One family did like a forest theme.
Oh,
Like very
woodland.
yes, like they had like all wood, like all hardwood stuff. They
I
had like
bet.
really pretty like pine trees and whatnot, and they just had like it was super like cabin cozy.
Yeah.
And I was like,
So they're like fairies. Those people. They're like
probably
they probably dress up
probably.
as fairies and
But that was the one who
just
changed
raw
the
dog it.
playroom, and it's like literally their
That's so
sunroom
weird.
type thing.
That's
Like it, there,
fucking-
it had French doors out to the backyard.
That's
But they
fucking
keep
freaky.
them locked so guests don't go in there. But like other families I've seen do hidden bookshelves. Like they hide the room, which God forbid, if I ever were to decide to make a sex dungeon in my house, it would not just be a locked door. That shit would be hidden.
Yeah.
I would not. And
Because you
maybe I
don't
would
want-
tell
you don't
my
want
friends.
people asking about it.
Right.
You
They're
don't
like, why
you
is
don't
this
want to
door
have
locked?
guests over and they're like, oh, so, and you're giving them like the tour of the house. They're like, oh, what's this room? And you're like, nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. I feel like my friends, I would tell because it's funny. It's for
Yeah.
the plot. But like my parents, I wouldn't just be like,
Oh my God. How would you tell your parents something like
dude,
that?
okay, think about it. This is a show on Netflix. All these people, their families can all see these houses, their house now. Yeah, how would you tell your parents that?
I don't even know that my mom knows I've had sex and I'm 28 years old.
My mom probably thinks I haven't had my first kid. No, but yeah, seriously, like that's not something you talk. That's so taboo. So like, why would
Yeah,
you
you keep your personal life private.
especially if you're gonna have a sex dungeon? It's rough sex. You know what I mean? Like, how do you tell your parents
Yeah.
you're having that kind of?
Yeah. How does one discover that they're into something like that?
Whoops.
Yeah, is it like they were spanked as a child and immediately they found out, or was it like as they grew up
I feel like it's as you
they
grow
found
up.
themselves craving that spanking again?
Yeah, because it's not like you get like choked as a kid, you know, and then
well, some
well,
kids might.
Bart Simpson goes through it, I guess. But
Yeah,
like,
don't watch The Simpsons, but
oh well, you're right. I forgot you didn't.
Yeah.
Mistake, but you know that reference because that's iconic.
yes.
Yeah, but like I feel like that is just it happens, and you're like, oh,
Yeah.
it
Although I
happened.
feel like choking is a very mild thing
Yeah, because that's
that
normal.
a good majority of people are into.
Yeah, because that's a blood flow.
Yeah,
thing.
like don't choke me, ever.
You don't like being choked?
I'm not a
You
I don't-
baby.
I don't think I'm a fan of being choked. I'm like trying to think. It's hard to think in the moment, or it's hard to think of the moment when you're not in the moment.
Right.
I don't.
It's like a head rush thing though. It's
Yeah.
blocking off the.
Yeah. I know
blood
what it's
flow.
doing.
But like that makes more sense than like I don't want to say makes more sense. 'Cause
I'm
again,
not saying I'm not saying it'll like if it happens. I'm like, you know, the night's ruined.
where are you going with
I don't know. I'm just like choking. I'm like, no, I'm out. I'm done.
that? I
I
quit.
didn't sign up for this.
I draw the line.
Yeah.
Your safe word.
I don't have a safe word.
Neither.
I tried to come up with something like really funny just then, but I couldn't think of something fast enough, so I just said I didn't have one. No, I don't need a safe word because I don't do weird fucking shit.
You're gonna go
If
crazy.
you need a safe word, you're taking it too far, in my opinion.
No, but there's yeah. No. Cuz I feel like no, no, cuz I feel like there's a point where maybe you're just like kind of like over that action. Maybe.
You just like penguins really quick.
Yeah.
Say penguins and then you move on to something else.
Yeah.
I feel like it takes you out of it. Like
No,
a
for
safe
sure.
word
Well, it
ruins the
shouldn't
mood.
be yeah, but it shouldn't be penguins.
Yeah. I mean
That will take anybody out of the mood. Obviously.
Yeah, okay.
I'm
So
just gonna-
what's a good safe word?
Stop.
Yeah, but that's you can't like I think
Yeah.
stop is like the designated
Universal,
not
like,
safe word.
Correct. That's like we're done.
Yeah.
That is the ex-nay word. I don't know. Again, I don't have a safe word. So
Okay. Neither do I. We'll have to get somebody on who does.
yeah.
I'm proud to say that I don't think I know anybody who has a safe word and is into like aggressively overly sexual things.
I'll ask a few people.
You have some ideas in mind?
Yeah.
I don't.
If you're listening, you know who you are.
Oh my god.
Interview him.
If I found out that like one of my like guy friends was into some like crazy shit, I genuinely don't know how I would react.
I just feel like I wouldn't care.
I want to say that, but I also know how judgmental of a person I am.
Touche. Touche. See, I guess maybe I'm not like as I am judgmental, but like not that bad.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I've been friends with some of my guy friends back home for like 10 plus years.
I probably would just be
So
like,
to find
"Why?"
out, yeah, I might.
I might just question. I'm like, tell me about it.
Yeah,
Like,
like
I'm
what
curious.
do
What
you
does it do for you?
being mutilated? How do you enjoy that?
Getting pissed on.
Yeah,
Tell me
oh
more.
my God, how does anybody like that?
Yeah, that one. No shame.
Shame,
I don't know.
shame, 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 shame.
I just don't know.
Kink shame, kink shame, kink shame.
Never thought you'd say that word that many
Nope.
times in one podcast.
No.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know how we got here.
Again, I guess just don't put it in an obvious room.
Yeah.
And don't put it on Netflix. But I think like realistically the people that are into that and willing to do something like that, if they're willing to do it on Netflix,
People already know.
everybody
They're
know.
open. Yeah.
It's their
they
entire
probably
life.
have
Or
really,
they don't have friends and family. It's just the
Yeah.
two of them violently fucking each other.
Yeah, happens.
Yeah.
The furniture is crazy.
Yeah, sex furniture is like a whole
Other beast.
yeah.
I-
I wonder if
Is
there's
there
like
a store?
magazines for it. It's like
Yeah, think of those. Think of all those giant highway stores.
yeah.
The like Lion's Den,
There's a warehouse for sex furniture.
Adam and Eve,
Yeah.
all of the.
I've never been to one of those stores.
I haven't either, but
Okay.
there's the giant. Okay, did you think I had?
I thought for a second.
Just because I'm naming off a
You're
bunch
naming
of them.
off a few of them.
No, because I distinctly remember as you're driving down like major highways, there's just a ton,
Oh, a ton of them. Yeah.
of those giant billboards. and-
XXX store.
Yeah, and you're just like they can do that.
Yeah.
Like
Walk
that's
in,
crazy.
get fucked. Like
Yeah, it's fun. Just walk-ins welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. They're big warehouses though.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Also, you can't take pictures in them.
because they sell porn.
I worked at a video store that rented out porn.
Yeah, because most do. Not anymore, I don't think.
Well, video stores don't exist anymore.
Right.
So I worked at Family Video, which is now out of business.
Mm.
But
Rip.
Family
Rip
Video,
Blockbuster.
the one that I originally worked at did not have a porn section. But there was
it like locked?
Mm,
Like, or could anyone just walk right through the section?
there was a separate door to it, but I don't think that door was locked.
Yeah, so like a kid couldn't just like wander down the aisle and like on the left would be like
Yeah, titties.
yeah,
and
the
on the right
would be like
Barney.
superheroes.
Yeah.
Titties and Barney.
Titties and Barney, the two things that every kid needs. No, but it was a separate room. I don't think that room was locked, but there was always the same type of people that would come in for that section.
Interesting.
Yeah, it was weird. I'm not here to judge or shame, but the internet's free. Just saying. I don't need to spend $2 on a rental at Family Video. But anyways, so like the store that I originally worked at did not have one, but then there were other stores in the city of my like the city that I grew up in that we would like you could like go to and like work at if they needed coverage because all the stores were the same. And there was one where I got there one day and I got a return. And I was like, what the fuck is this?
How'd
And
I
then
get
I found out
this?
that there was this whole other section of the store that had that. Yeah.
Wow.
I
That's
was
wild.
Like, whoa.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine. Yeah, why would you pay? So silly. But people pay all the time, actually.
True. People do pay all the
To
time.
be fair, that's actually
People drop loads
That's
of
a
money.
major business.
People
I take it
drop
back.
loads of money on sex and porn.
Yep. Which is
Yeah.
humans are weird. They're so
Yeah.
dumb.
Things that you can get for free and you voluntarily pay for.
Dumb.
I say
And bored.
voluntarily? Voluntarily pay for.
Voluntarily.
Yeah.
Sure. Did we do the draft?
Oh my God. No, we didn't.
I just was sitting here. I was like,
Let's get into the
I
draft.
don't know that we've.
How did we get from Wendy's to
Kinks.
rough sex?
Kinks. How did we get to when?
We mentioned feet, McDonald's.
Oh, you're right. And he says kink. Okay.
Yeah, kink, yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, this week's draft is cereal.
Yeah.
The best kinds of cereal, best brands.
There is a right answer.
Not brands, but
No, cereals.
just cereals.
Because
brands are
have
like General Mills.
Yeah.
So the best cereals. We're going top 3.
Yeah. I mean, I only have 4.
I have
so
4 written down.
If you take all 3,
I
of
have a
them,
5th in the back of my head though.
I'll throw in one just for
Okay,
shits and
and
giggles.
you've got the first round pick.
Yeah, because you had it last week.
Yeah.
First round pick. Lucky Charms. It's the best.
That was my number one.
Yes.
Oh, I lost
My
it.
team is the best.
Oh,
It is
no.
superior.
That is a good. That's a bomb fucking cereal. That is so good.
Correct.
Do you drink the green milk at the end?
I don't put milk in my cereal at all.
What do you put in your cereal?
Dry. I eat it raw.
Like the fucking desert. You're
Yep.
raw dogging your
raw
cereal.
dogging cereal. Nothing in there.
That is a bold strategy.
Straight up. Maybe not even my spoon. I might just
And
go
it,
on,
yeah.
manhandle that cereal.
Never have you put milk in your
Nope.
cereal? Your entire life.
Correct.
Milkless.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a texture thing, I think.
You don't like soggy
I've tried it
cereal?
before. Okay, I take it back. I've tried it before, but not like my own bowl. Like I've tried
You've
it
tried
through my
somebody
friends,
else's.
like my brothers, whatever,
Yeah,
just
yeah,
to
yeah.
like see if I wanted to pour in milk.
Uh-huh.
I don't like soggy cereal.
Well, that's why you just eat it fast enough.
I like to take my
I
time.
plow
My
through cereal.
breakfast is a very important time of my day.
Okay.
And I eat for like an hour for breakfast.
That
Like
is-
I sit and enjoy my breakfast. Other meals, I wolf down. Breakfast, I will make sure like
I
unless
almost
I'm
never eat breakfast.
yeah, that's absurd. If I'm on crunch time, I'll wolf it down, especially if I'm hungry. But like when I make like I get up really early before work or before anything,
Mhm.
not because I need time to get ready. I can do my makeup and like do something with my hair in like 15-20 minutes. I sit and eat for like an hour. I'll like prep food for like 30 minutes and eat for 30 minutes and make it a whole thing.
Jesus.
So with the milk, that ruins that process. I have to wolf it down and not enjoy the food. Versus here, I can take all the cereal out first. I could eat all of the charms out first. I eat charms in a certain order.
Oh.
Do you eat them
commitment.
in order?
No, I maybe I used to when I was a kid. I haven't had a bowl
remember
of
the
Lucky
order?
Charms. God no. I'm sure it ended with the green hat though.
Hearts,
Okay.
stars,
And
horseshoes,
rainbows.
clovers, blue moons,
Yeah.
hourglasses, rainbows, and tasty red balloons.
So you ate them in that order?
Sometimes. It depends on my
Okay.
mood. It depends on how much time I had before school. I didn't have that much time before elementary school
yeah,
or
yeah.
middle school or whenever I was eating this. But normally my go-to,
Mhm.
cereal, all the cereal first,
Naturally.
then charms. And if I had time, one at a time. If I didn't, just spoonful chunks of them. Because you know how they get sticky by then?
Yep.
And all clump together. Well, you don't know because you make them all soggy. But they do. They clump. You eat them. Oh,
I have eaten dry Lucky Charms.
I'm about to go pick some up after this, honestly. I haven't had it in years.
Oh, same. I don't know the last time I had Lucky Charms.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm sorry I took your number one.
No,
What's
it's
your,
fine,
What's
it's
your
fine.
number one?
My number
now.
one now is Golden Crisp, which is a puffed wheat cereal.
Whoa,
Yeah,
hot
it's-
take. I've
it's-
never even heard of that.
Oh my god. It is the fucking best.
What does it compare to?
There's two types of cereal that are the exact same. There's Golden Crisp and Honey Smacks. Honey Smacks have a frog on the box. Golden Crisp has a
Okay.
bear.
Yeah.
They're both just like honey covered, but puffed wheat cereal.
Interesting.
Yeah. But oh god, is it now? Honey Smacks dog shit. Absolutely terrible cereal. Golden Crisp
Hits.
top tier cereal.
Interesting.
And you're not alone in not having heard of it.
yeah, that's a very
lot
rare.
Of, a lot
Is that
of
a
people,
northern thing?
No, they've got at least Honey Smacks down here.
Huh.
Golden Crisp I've not seen everywhere.
Okay.
But they definitely have puffed wheat cereal all over.
Yeah, that exists.
And Honey Smacks and Golden Crisp are probably I think the two most popular, if I'm being honest.
Interesting.
But they are. It is so fucking good, and oh god, I love it. My mom used to buy because there's like if you go to Walmart, they have like great value cereal.
Yep.
Right. My mom would occasionally bring back. It's such a massive bag.
yeah.
She would bring that home, and I'm like, Mom, you gotta stop buying this great value cereal. It's dog shit.
Yeah.
Great value, puffed wheat cereal, which is what it was
Gross.
just called. Honey wheat, I think. It was
Yeah.
just awful cereal.
And you get it in like dog food size
Yeah.
proportions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Golden Crisp, brown box, bear on the front. The best.
I disagree, but okay.
So good. That was my number 2, but now it's my number 1.
Ouch.
On to number 2 for you.
My number 2. Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
That's a good one. I don't like it.
No. Oh,
It's not even on my list.
wow.
Yeah.
The sugar on that. Woo.
See, and
Woof.
I used to eat it as a kid, and then I hit a point in my life where I was like, this is awful cereal.
So to be fair, I don't think I could consistently eat it. Like if I
Yeah.
don't know that I could finish a whole box. Like if I bought one now, I would
Yeah.
have a bowl right now just to have it again. But then I probably wouldn't. I would take another hiatus because it's just kind of a very overbearing flavor.
It's a very rich cereal.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people would put that as their number one or number two, just like you have. It did not make my list at all because
Right.
I think it is a terrible, god awful cereal.
I think it's great. If you get a good,
I know everybody likes the milk on that too, but
yeah, that's a popular one with milk. If you get a good square with a lot of sugar on it, you just put it on like as if it's a tab on your tongue and let it soak. It's
You do
so
drugs?
Good. Sometimes. What's your pick?
my number two, which was my number three, apple cinnamon Cheerios.
Oh,
Still get the cinnamon in there.
That's a
Still
good
love the-
pick.
Love apple
That's a
cinnamon
good
Cheerios.
pick.
Classic.
Interesting. You're not gonna like my number 3.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it fucking Cookie Crisp?
Oh no.
Okay.
It's Cheerios.
Just plain?
Plain Cheerios with no milk.
Ugh.
Raw plain
What are you,
Cheerios.
2 years old?
Yes. Yes. It's
Just
so
sitting there
good.
like
But
playing with your fucking
you
Cheerios
know what-
and then slobbering all over your hand? Nasty.
I used to put sugar on it though. Like
in your cereal?
like regular sugar sprinkled
Oh,
over
yeah.
it, and it would
How-
just
It would just sit there though.
fit to the bottom. And then the very end, I'd lick and just eat sugar.
Oh my god.
And that was how I started my day. I didn't do that very often. I did that for
Did
like
it
a
make
year.
the cereal sweeter in any way?
Yeah, but for the most part, it just slowly like filtered through to the bottom. So not all of it got covered. So
Yeah.
then my number 4 is Frosted Cheerios because it's kind of like the same.
Frosted Cheerios was the one I had in the back. Like in
as
case you
your
had taken all of
backup.
mine. Frosted Cheerios were gas.
They were really good. I
So good.
discovered that on a sleepover. We all got hungry at like 2 a.m. and went
Yeah.
rummaging through the pantry.
Oh my god.
And she was like, "Oh, we could eat some Cheerios." And I found them. I was like, "This is
Cheerios
the
are
best treat
so-
ever."
So good.
They're good. They're really good.
so good. That milk, holy hell, that's another level of milk.
It's a drug.
It really is addicting. My number
I'm about to go
3.
pick up Lucky Charms.
My number 3 is on the same page as your number 4, Frosted Flakes.
Okay, so that was like my number 5, just because I don't eat them, but
Yeah.
like it's the same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Frosted Flakes are.
Frosted cereals.
That's a
are pretty
cereal you
good.
gotta eat quick though. Frosted Flakes, again, because I put milk in my cereal,
Mhm.
you gotta eat it quick because you got about 15, maybe 20 seconds
Or they just
before
get so soggy.
they are literally turning into pulp.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. See, that's so gross.
Yeah, but I can down a bowl of cereal in fucking 3 seconds.
You know what they should do?
Yeah.
They should make, all right, invention. Here's how inventions work.
Okay, yeah.
A little throwback to last week's episode. They should make like a bar that is a cereal that you can dunk in milk and eat it. So a giant
They make
Frosted
cereal
Flake.
bars.
What? Where?
Stores.
Oh, but you're talking about like Rice Krispie bars or like Lucky Charm bars. Those are like purposely sugar glazed. I mean like a
Yes.
big Cheerio, like a giant Cheerio.
You just want one big Cheerio?
Oh, but you know what I mean? Like
I
instead of
honestly don't.
okay, Rice Krispie treats. Damn, that should have been on my
Ew,
list.
no, worst fucking cereal
Those
ever
are
made.
not as a cereal, but as a treat.
Hate those two.
Anyways,
Get marshmallow out.
Rice Krispie treats.
Yeah.
You know when they make the bar version, it's just Rice Krispie pellets all mushed together in a square
With marshmallow.
with marshmallow,
Yeah.
and it's held as one little bar because
Yes.
it's like a package like that.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that, you blow up the size of the treat as one giant pellet. It's like one massive,
Piece of rice.
yeah.
And then how do you eat it?
Right, you dunk it in milk and bite it, kind of like a big piece of bread. That's what I'm saying, like a big Cheerio. Do you not see the vision here?
You just want one big Cheerio?
So that way, instead of
Wouldn't it
having
make more sense to have a bar of Cheerios that you could dunk and eat?
yeah, but then you still have to like put them, like frost them all together. So a frosted cereal bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying instead of having to put
So
frosting,
you don't
on
want
it,
a bar. You want a
I want a massive version.
large cereal.
massive version, blow up the size of the cereal, so then you can dunk it in the milk. Do you see what I
What's
mean?
it made of though?
The cereal.
So it's still hard like a Cheerio.
It's a hard Cheerio, but instead of being
But the
this
size
big,
of a donut.
it's the size of a donut. And then you can make a frosted Cheerio. So instead of having a small frosted Cheerio, it's the size of a donut that you could either eat like a donut, like a crunch, kind of like a rice cake crunch, you know?
Oh, yeah, I do love
Or
rice cakes.
dunk it in milk, and then that way it doesn't get soggy and disintegrate. You can just dunk it and eat it with the milk on it, like a Oreo cookie.
But yeah.
Or make them
yeah.
Oreo size. Okay, yeah, it doesn't have to be this fucking big.
Doesn't
It could
have to
be
donut size.
It could be like Oreo size. So instead of having them soak in the milk, then maybe I would
You could like let it sit for a little bit.
yeah, just like a
Okay, you lost me with the donut
All right,
size, but you've sold me with the Oreo size.
scale it down a little
Yeah,
bit now
scale it
that
to the size of a cookie.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like a
you couldn't do that
cookie.
with everything though. Cheerios, you absolutely could do that with. You
Sure.
couldn't do it with a Frosted Flake
Why not?
because then you're just getting a tortilla.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's called
Exactly.
a fucking tortilla.
So
Nobody
you-
dunks their
yes.
tortilla in milk.
Yes, but it would be frosted and it would taste like
And it would be
cereal and it would just
hard.
be
It
like a
would break
chip.
too easily. Oh.
No, it wouldn't. You can soak a chip in
Like a bag, like a big bag of chip-sized Frosted Flakes.
Yes.
And you
Dunkin' milk.
dunk in
and-
milk. Damn.
I'm going places actually, but write that
That's
down.
pretty
Write that
good.
down.
That's pretty good.
That's a good fucking idea.
I don't know how you do it, but that's pretty good.
I know.
It would be expensive.
I was
That's
loud,
that's
so sorry.
that's the thing I'm thinking of. Because
Why?
like I mean cereal in and of itself is already pretty expensive. But
Right, because you get about 4 meals out of it.
yeah. But the other thing is like
It's just like pop chips.
what?
Pop chips. It's a type of chip that's just like a is it like a corn based?
They're just like puffed.
No, yeah, I get puffed. I don't know. But it's just like any chip. Like you said, it could be in a chip bag.
Right. No, and I understand that, but like the amount of whatever Frosted Flakes are made out of wheat. I don't actually know that. That goes into your average box of cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now we're talking about you have to basically quadruple that
Mm-hmm.
to get them, triple the size. So let's say you have to triple it to triple the size. So that way you can fill a chip-sized bag, which is the same size as a cereal box.
Mm-hmm.
And so the price is going to skyrocket.
See, I don't think it's gonna take much more.
It will.
No. Think of how much air is in those bags for starters.
Okay, so you fill it halfway.
Yeah.
So you only
And
need
then
double
think
the
of
ingredients.
you literally could just line up like this fits like 20 Cheerios. That's overestimate. Yeah, maybe 15 to 20 Cheerios in this space alone.
Right.
That is barely. That's not even like a fistful of Cheerios.
Yeah, but how many fistfuls are in a box?
A lot.
I understand that, but I still don't think it's enough to fill a chip bag.
Oh, I think so.
No.
And plus, this won't be advertised as a breakfast. You know what I mean? Like this would probably be advertised as like a snack. And it would be a healthy snack too,
So
especially
how
if you're doing
much-
Cheerios.
How much
This whole podcast is just
business idea, yeah.
it's just
How much you think you could charge for a bag of these? Like a
I-
party size bag.
however much a Tostitos is.
You think you could charge the same as Tostitos?
Probably less.
I think more.
Really?
I think you have to go more.
For basic Cheerios, no. Or yes. No.
A bag of Doritos costs about $5.
Yeah, I would say it would be about $5. Maybe 6 to 7 if you got like frosted or whatever.
No, you can't change the price based on the flavor. Think about it. If you go to Target and look at the aisle of Lay's, all Lay's chips are exactly the same price, regardless of the flavor.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Then yeah, I would say $5.
Yeah, but a box of cereal is already $5.
So then, therefore, it'd be upcharged.
Bucks for a bag of big size cereal.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder.
Cereal crisps.
Cereal crisps. Cereal. You could just call them cereal chips.
Yep, cereal chips.
Breakfast chips.
Breakfast chips.
That's the brand. And then breakfast chips, Frosted Flakes. Breakfast
Mhm.
chips. You
Mhm.
couldn't do Lucky Charms.
No, you would have to do the basic one.
If you did Lucky Charms, you'd be doing big Cheerios with just throw some marshmallows in there.
Marshmallows in there.
Stale marshmallows.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do Lucky
Yeah,
Charms.
that's upsetting.
But you could do a Cinnamon Toast Crunch variant.
You could do a Cinnamon Toast
That
Crunch.
would be very easy.
'cause
And
they'd
that
be
would taste like
Cheez-Its.
okay, sure. I was gonna say they would taste like French.
They wouldn't taste like Cheez-Its. I mean, they would look like Cheez-Its.
Yeah. It would just be like a cheese it, maybe bigger than that because they're already that size.
They're pretty close in size, yeah.
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 I would go more like a club cracker moment.
Oh. So maybe you don't even sell them as chips then. Maybe you individually wrap
Line them
the-
up like crackers,
them in a
like a
sleeve.
Ritz sleeve.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And they're
Okay.
called breakfast crackers.
We need to stop rambling about this business. We'll
That's-
come back to this.
That's pretty good. We're gonna look this up, see if somebody's
It
already.
definitely already exists. Go
I
to
don't-
Target later.
I don't know that
see.
it does. There's a chance it does not.
I hope not because I feel very smart.
It's a good idea. I like it.
Is. I think it's going places.
I like it as well. You went on a trip recently.
You. I did. Oh my God. It's forever ago now.
Yeah. California.
Yeah, I went to California for the first time. I finally have touched 2 oceans.
Yeah.
Big accomplishment. I was really excited. I ran straight into that ocean at like
I
11
have been to
p.m.
California. Didn't go to the ocean.
I only did it because I wanted to touch
Say that you've been
coast to coast.
Yeah.
Like officially be coast to coast.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I spent most of my time in Anaheim. Did a lot of Disney shenanigans per
Mhm.
usual. But I also went to like a county fair.
Okay.
I went through like some studio lot tours.
Very
Saw
cool.
some really cool stuff.
Yeah, you pulled up a picture of where was it? The place, the lot where Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man did the upside down kiss.
Yes,
in the first
so
Spider-Man
I
movie.
did the not an ad, but the Warner Brothers studio lot tour.
Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor yet.
Not a sponsor yet. No, but I did their studio lot tour because I wanted to see some movie stuff while I was there. I was like, I'm in LA, let me do
Yeah.
whatever in Hollywood and
Basic
stuff.
tourist stuff.
Yeah, I wanted to just knock all the basic touristy stuff out. And I got to see like a lot of the original suits of armor from like Justice League and, Batman Begins, Batman Returns. And they also drove by the alleyway with like the fire escape that Spider-Man hangs upside down from. They have the cue rain, pouring rain happening, and he has his upside down kiss. And I was so happy to see that. That made me happy. Most of that sadly wasn't filmed in New York though, which sucks. But makes sense.
I feel like they don't. Back then, they didn't film a lot on location. A lot of it back then, I think, was filmed on studio lots. Nowadays,
Yeah.
I think they do a lot more boot in the boot.
A lot in Oot and a Boot. A lot is in
Atlanta.
London. Oh, in Atlanta. A lot in Atlanta, a lot in DC, and a lot in the UK.
Okay.
I don't know why the UK. Oh, in Australia.
A lot is in Australia.
A
They
lot
do
is in
lot
Australia. So that was kind of disappointing too.
Down under.
Yeah, we would ask. We'd be like, "Is there anything filmed from here? Or where was this filmed?" And the lady would always just be like, "Oh yeah, so most of that was filmed in the UK, but we do have this one prop." And I was like, "Why am I here?"
Yeah.
Like
I should go to the fucking UK.
I asked about Barbie
Yeah.
because Barbie's Warner Bros. And I was like, "Oh my god, that's." And she goes, "Oh yeah, most of that wasn't filmed here. That was I think she said Atlanta."
Everything's filmed in Atlanta now.
Yeah.
So much is
I
done
was
in
really
Atlanta.
disappointed by that. She's like, but we did have the Mojo Dojo Casa House in one of these sound stages. And I was like, where? And
Yeah.
she was like, oh, not anymore. And I was like,
Thanks.
do you have anything here? Please?
Yeah.
But Barbie was filmed in the same sound stage, and I have to double check this, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, as Batman Returns. Yeah, they have on outside of all the sound stages plaques with every movie that gets
That's
filmed in
cool.
there.
That's
And
awesome.
so you can see, and like there's stuff like All American is being used in one of them, or
Yeah.
like the shows they're working on too that have like long time running. So Friends was filmed there, their soundstage, and their soundstage is named like the Friends stage. If you've been on long enough, Big Bang Theory has their own like soundstage. Other films use it now, like when shows have ended, like Friends. But that's like they get a major plaque.
That's cool.
So that was really cool to see all of those kind of like iconic movies and iconic things. But yeah, I got to see a lot of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Not touch, unfortunately, but look,
Now, you did mention you went to the fair.
I did.
So, like, yeah, dive into that.
Okay. Have you seen Euphoria?
Yes.
You know
Not
the-
a lot of it, but yeah.
Do you know the carnival scene?
No.
So basically, it was the Orange County Fair, and it is a huge fair. I
Yeah.
mean, like maybe like 3 streets, like
Wow.
massive.
Yeah.
And it's all along near the water. I think it's like waterfront. And it's got tons of all those carny games, all these people working it, like where you throw like to hit the milk jugs, shooting the basketball. They had like, those creepy like haunted house, like
Yeah.
really shitty rides where it's like just like a 2-person and it goes up a 1 level and back down. They had one of those. They have all the rides that like you should
Unfold from a truck.
you should die from,
Yeah.
that like go fast. They have this one of those launchers, all that stuff, crazy lights. So we went to one of those, and I think I didn't ride a single thing. I didn't spend a single dollar. I just observed.
Just watch.
I just watched. And my favorite thing
Yeah.
to watch is all the men
Oh God.
losing, emphasis on the losing,
Yeah.
at games, trying to win for their girlfriends.
The games are rigged.
The games are rigged.
Yeah.
But there's a way to know how to play them because they're rigged.
Yeah.
You don't play them how they're supposed to be played.
Yeah.
Or on the flip side, seeing all the guys carrying massive
teddy
fucking
bears.
monkeys and
Yeah.
yetis and like teddy bears, puppy dogs that are like the size of the man
Yeah.
on their shoulders, and like the little princess girlfriend is just walking
Cotton
around.
candy.
What are you gonna do with this
Caramel
giant
apple.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with this giant animal? Where are you gonna put a stuffed animal that
Yeah,
size?
It's gonna
Like,
live on your couch for a week, and then you're gonna be like, we need to throw this thing out.
yes, everyone had a friend growing up that had one of those random giant like neon monkeys
Yeah.
with like the long arms
Yep.
just sitting in the corner of their basement.
Yeah.
And that's all it
Forever.
does. It exists. It's like a bean bag
Yeah.
that just exists there. That's the kind of shit that these boyfriends were all carrying around for their girlfriends that they just won.
Yeah.
Probably dropped $60, $70 trying to win these games. Because you
Oh my
also
God.
have to trade up to
Yeah,
get
you gotta
those
trade up.
prizes.
Oh, I know.
Or things like that. So like it was crazy watching these guys. And then also watching little kids win them, and the guys getting so mad because the little kid would go up and like and all the jugs would fall down.
Yeah.
And then you'd see a next guy come and like full pitcher it, and it's just miserable because
Oh
he
my
just like
God.
doesn't even hit a milk can.
Yeah.
Are you confident at
Nope.
Carney games?
There is one that I'm.
What is
confident
one
at.
that you think you would win?
The bowling one, where you get the bowling ball over the first hump and keep it over the first hump.
Oh, that is such a unique game. I know exactly
that's
what you're
because
talking
when
about.
I was in, so I used to work at the fair in my hometown.
Oh, okay. So many
I
odd
was a
jobs.
carny.
You-
No, I was
oh,
in the marching
no.
band. I was in the fair. It was the fair band.
Oh, okay.
So I was just one of the people in the marching band. So they would give us free entry to the park or to the fair. And so my friends and I, who were all in the band with me, we would go because this game costs $0.25 to play. So you could spend, if you were spending $60, you were winning a lot, or you would hope you were winning a lot because by that
Dang.
point you figured out how to play.
Right.
So we'd go with like $20 each.
Yeah.
And just play for, I mean, how many? That's 80 quarters. That's 80 rounds of this thing.
Yeah.
And you roll the ball just right enough. It goes just over the first hump, and
Yeah,
then it
you
stays
get
in the valley.
groove.
And then you just keep the same thing. You have to trade in.
Mm-hmm.
And the woman that worked it, she was the same woman that would work it like year after year after year. It was like it was her truck.
Yeah, it's her booth.
She like knew who we all were, so she would give us like free plays, and
Oh,
she
that's
would like
nice.
trade us up even though she didn't have to. And
Yeah.
so like the first year we did it, we were like collecting like all the Angry Birds
Mm-hmm.
plushes because that's when like Angry Birds was like really popular back in
out.
2012.
Yeah, forever ago.
Yeah. So we were collecting all the Angry Birds, and then years after that, it was like I can't even remember what else there was. I mean, Pokemon made a comeback, so there was a lot of
Yeah.
Pokemon. And it was a lot of fun. And but that's the game, the only game that to this day, even though I haven't been to a fair in God knows how long,
Yeah.
that is the only game that I still have some confidence with
Interesting.
because once you like get it, you just remember it. You
Yeah.
just know how it feels.
Yeah.
Anything else? The only other one, the ping pong toss to win a fish. I can win fish like no other
I won a fish
motherfucker.
many years ago. Well, like my friend group and I, we
Yeah.
all won a fish many years ago for one of those. I'm trying to think if I would feel confident with any of them.
Those are the only two for me because anything else, it's like there's too much skill or there's too much.
Balloon darts aren't terrible.
That's not bad.
That one's harder, like, to rig. Like you can
Yeah.
tell, like if your thing's kind of dull, then
Yeah.
you're like screwed.
But like the one where you have to like toss a ball into a basket and get it to stay.
Oh yeah, where you have to like bank it and
Yeah.
it falls into there. That's one of the ones we tried, and you have to just throw it so light with a little bit of backspin.
Yeah.
But most people are like just
And just
boarding it.
right
And I'm
out.
like, okay.
Yeah.
You know those the ladders that
Yeah.
you walk up? Have you ever tried one of those?
Yeah.
I've never tried one. I saw you're supposed to walk on it, not crawl.
No, you're supposed to. So, but like we did it not at a fair, but at a theme park. There, like, I went to like Six Flags back
Yeah,
home.
they're right there.
And the guy was there, and he, they do it so easily, but he ended up explaining it to us, and we still couldn't do it.
Mhm.
He was like, you have to like spread out evenly, right? Like hand,
Mhm.
foot. So like you're spread,
Mhm.
and you move opposite. So it's like when you're lifting this hand up, you're moving that opposite
Right,
foot
'cause
at the
it's
exact same
balance.
time. Yeah. He's like, but you can't hesitate. You have to commit to the movement, otherwise you're gonna tip over.
Right, you're gonna
because
wobble.
your body gets unsteady.
I saw like you just walk on it
I have seen that, but
because
I
then
saw people
your
trying that and
center
it
of
doesn't work.
gravity, because people don't have balance.
Yeah.
It's because like when you the minute you like spread out to the 4, then you have more chances to like
Wobble.
you have so many different points of contact
Yeah.
that your gravity is off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like if you're standing upright and you just walk straight forward, you have less chance to like
Yeah.
lose gravity.
Possibly.
I don't know. I've never actually tried one. I'm too scared to embarrass
I did it
myself.
one time, and it was just because I think they let us do it for free just to see if we could.
Gotcha.
But
Oh, and the water one. You always win the water gun game.
I don't win that.
Well, I'm saying someone always
Somebody
wins.
always wins. Yeah.
That's one where someone always wins instead
Yeah.
of like, missing a ring toss. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I do like that one.
You know, I can win fish all the live long day because I've had a turtle back home my entire life. I got a turtle for Christmas for my birthday. I think it was
What's the turtle's
Christmas.
name?
Henry.
Henry.
And so like we would go to the carnival or the fair or whatever. We'd win some goldfish, give them to the turtle.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's sad.
I
but-
mean, yeah, sad for the goldfish, but
but
there's so many
also-
fucking goldfish, and also turtles got to eat
Yeah. Aw. Was it an
Sometimes-
indoor turtle or outdoor?
indoor. So like there's always, because my mom still goes to like carnivals and fairs and like does that, and usually we'll come home with like 3 or 4 fish every single
Oh my
time.
god.
There's always one fish that Henry just leaves because it's the fastest of the 4, and so
Mhm.
it gets away the longest, and then he ends up just leaving it, and then it just lives with him for a little while.
Wow, he's got a little buddy for a
Yep.
bit. That's so funny that he's like picky about it.
Yeah.
He's like, this is too much work.
Yeah, he just gives up.
You win. You
Yep.
you deserve to win.
Yep.
Live. Interesting. Is the turtle still alive?
Uh huh.
For you.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Why don't you have him here?
I don't have anywhere to put him here. And also transporting a turtle all the way down from Buffalo to Florida,
Yeah,
or
that's
New York to
That's
Florida.
that's tough.
Yeah,
Could you imagine you just took him on the plane?
yeah, just sat there.
Hey, could I?
No, I
could
would
get
love
a
to have
peanuts?
him. I'd love to have him with me, but like, I don't know. It's just easier to have him back home. My mom takes care of him.
Yeah, that makes
my mom has
sense.
taken care of him for majority of my life. Yeah,
Yeah, because you've been gone for a very long time.
I've been gone 6 years. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
yeah. Oh well.
it's her.
But
it's
I
her
love the fair. Best thing about the fair, the food.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Give me one of the best
I
things
don't
I've
trust
ever
any
had.
of that food.
Well, you shouldn't. One of the best things I ever had at a fair was a donut burger, which are now more popular, just like everywhere.
Yeah, I feel like fairs are where a lot of vendors
Start.
open up their like new crazy foods, like
Yeah.
kebabs or
Yeah.
this and that. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, that's how what everybody calls a walking taco, which pisses me off. It's called a taco in a bag because you can walk with any fucking taco. Hot take.
yeah,
Not so hot take because it's true.
it's true.
But that's where taco in a bag started. Was at the fair.
Really?
Yeah, taco in a bag. When I
Interesting.
was in the fair band, I was eating taco in a bag every single day.
That's
'Cause
crazy.
They cost like $3 for a bag of Doritos filled with meat and lettuce and hot sauce and other
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
I didn't get cheese in mine. Now you want a walking taco, it costs like $10.
yeah.
But we would get taco in a bag, and that would be our meal that we would eat every single day. And it was the
Interesting.
fucking best thing in the world. And now you find them everywhere.
I
I
literally.
mean, Halloween Horror Nights sells the giant.
Yeah,
they
you're
use
right.
Fritos, which
You're
I
right,
hate
you're right.
because Fritos are just not as
Yeah,
good as
I don't like
Doritos.
Fritos.
But again, they're called a walking taco now, and I hate that. Taco in a bag.
Interesting. Taco.
Yeah. But donut burger, that's where I first had that.
Mm-hmm.
My friends one time tried deep fried butter. It was just a stick of butter, deep fried.
Oh, that would kill you.
Yeah.
That's awful.
They did not finish it.
There's so much deep fried stuff too.
Deep fried Oreos,
Uh-uh.
top tier. Deep fried Reese's.
Uh-uh.
Ooh.
That's so gross.
There was deep fried Snickers, deep fried Twix, deep fried everything. My favorite was deep fried Oreos. We'd always get those.
Mm-mm.
Deep fried Reese's were a close second, but they were so rich that you couldn't eat all 4 of them. So like, I'd get 2 and I'd split it with somebody.
Yeah.
Or I'd get 1 and I'd split all 4 with somebody. What else? There was one year the Erie County Fair, which is like the biggest fair in New York.
Okay.
They did. I never tried it, and I never actually saw it, but I remember hearing about it on the news. They did deep fried Kool-Aid. So what they did is they took like a ball of Kool-Aid powder and deep fried that.
God, people deep fry anything.
Oh, it's the coolest. There are some stands I've never. I don't think they ever did it at the Erie County Fair, but there are some carnivals and fairs that they'll do like a stand where it's like you bring it, we'll fry it.
That's crazy.
And they'll deep fry whatever food you bring to them.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure there are limitations, right? Like you can't bring like a fucking liver.
Yeah.
But they're like, if you bring something, we'll fry it for you.
No.
Deep fried Twinkie, that's the other common one. I've never had that.
Oh, I've heard that before. But that makes sense. I mean, you can fry that dough.
Oh, easily,
yeah.
I've never had one, and I'm not a big fan of Twinkies, but deep fried Kool-Aid, I wish I had had.
That's bizarre. That's a cool thing to say you've tried. You can make it.
Wouldn't even know how. Like, how do you keep the powder like together in a ball in order to get the dough around it? You know what I mean?
Warm it up a little bit, melt it a smidge.
Yeah, I guess.
It's just
so you
like
would
the
need a
sugar.
touch of water to like clump it together.
It's just sugary.
Are you saying just heat the sugar up and clump it together that way?
Yeah.
Saying maybe.
I don't know. I only have a few inventions
at
a time. I can only create so many new foods.
All I know is that it doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
And neither does deep fried butter, which is probably for the best.
Probably for the best for
Whole
humankind.
stick of butter. Could you imagine?
Yeah, that's actually so bad for you. That's insane.
To eat a stick of butter covered in fried dough. And I'll tell you right now, I didn't try it. 2 of my friends did. And
I don't think that's
you
good.
get to the center.
It's just melted butter.
No, it's still solid.
Oh.
Because the dough fries way faster than all of the butter melts.
Right. So the whole outside
So
is
like that first bite, like the first edge bite, it's just like a burst of butter because it's like all melted.
Right.
Which is probably also
and
gross.
then you're just biting into a stick of butter. I could not confidently
in the center
bite.
of the stick is just rock solid butter stick.
Ew. Yeah.
They were like, it was still cold in the center. I was like, that's fucking disgusting.
Insane.
So gross.
That's so insane.
But it's the fair.
Yeah, everything sells at the fair. Unfortunately, people are just throwing money willy nilly.
Yep.
Which is weird.
Give me some roasted nuts.
It's such a sketchy place to be throwing all your money away.
How we all just like accept that as like a just traveling group of people.
Again, you trust going onto one of those machines that picks you up and spins you like this.
Yeah, and then they fold it up and put it back on a truck and drive
it is not
to California.
bolted into the floor.
Yeah.
Be for real.
Yeah.
Be so fucking for real that you're gonna strap in with some random high schooler that just comes by and it's like a clink and that's all you are strapped in, and the high schooler is like, that's all he does. No.
But but everybody fairs and carnivals get
But I
millions
love
of people every single year.
Yeah, I love the idea of them and then the aesthetic. I don't ride any of the rides because they're
I
also
don't ride the
spinny rides
anymore.
because I get sick.
I don't ride the rides anymore. I used to when I was younger because kids don't give a fuck and parents will put their kids on anything apparently.
Crazy.
But now I go for the food and the games.
Mm-hmm.
My mom goes to the fair for the animals. Because the Erie County Fair has like a lot of like a shit ton of cows. What else do they have? They got cows, they got pigs, they got goats, llamas, chickens, alpacas. They got everything at the Erie County Fair. But my mom really goes because they have a whole section for cows that are pregnant and expecting to give birth during the 2-week span of the fair.
She wants to see a
Or
live
cows
cow
that
birth.
just gave birth, and so they have their
Baby.
calves with them. My mom has. We've all seen it. We've all seen.
Is that
a live
not
cow
super
birth.
stressful for the mom cow?
No, because they're like the cows that do that regularly. Like
But like that's a stressful environment for a mom with all those loud noises.
Most people. Well, I guess it is. I mean, it's not quiet by any means, but it's not like the loudest thing at the fair by any means either.
Interesting.
Like there is somebody like in the pen with her, making sure it's all going well, and he's
Yeah.
got like a microphone on and like narrating the whole thing. So like people can like watch
This
and
is
understand.
insane.
It's like one of the coolest things. It's called the Maternity Ward.
The maternity.
Yeah.
That's cute.
And so you go there, you see a bunch of like you'll see a bunch of calves with their mothers that were born during the fair.
Within a couple days and stuff.
Or they have a live camera set up, and you can go online.
I just
my mom
can't
will.
imagine-
My mom gets texts from the Erie County
Hey, this
Fair
one's about to give birth.
and says this one is like we're live right now.
Yeah,
and she's giving birth.
crowning,
And
time to
she'll just
go.
tune in.
That's crazy.
I have watched
can't even
a man
imagine
stick his whole arm up a fucking
Yeah, see,
cow
that is
and
just
pull out.
crazy to me. Crazy to me. I also can't imagine the traveling is good for the mom cow either. Like that just doesn't seem safe or smart.
It is,
And
though,
obviously it's
because
fine.
I think they take such good care of them.
Yeah, that's good.
And that's like a big thing, right? Like that's why they are even at the fair in the first place, because their whole point is to get like they have a reason they're there. They have a reason they're there, and it's to like raise money or raise awareness
Right,
or win
right.
something.
Right.
And so they're like advertising how good they are at their job, which is taking care of these cows and
Touche.
producing milk or producing meat. That's
Hmm.
all these cows are for, really.
Yeah, happens.
That's cool.
That is
The
interesting.
maternity
I've
ward.
never heard of that before. I've never
Yeah.
gone to a fair with animals besides like a petting zoo.
Oh my God, you got to go to the Erie County Fair. Coming up to Buffalo.
I don't
The
want
fair,
to.
I
That's
think,
so far.
just ended like a couple days ago.
Yeah, because it's like end of summer. The
Yeah.
kids are back in school. They're not gonna make money now.
Yep. But love it.
Love it. Well,
What else we got?
I mean, we could keep rambling. We could do trivia. Do you want to just keep rambling?
What time? 12:54. We could wrap.
I feel like we could wrap. Let's do some trivia.
Let's do some trivia.
I hope it's another Backstreet Boys question.
Didn't you have didn't you say you had a superhero question for me?
Oh, I mean, yeah, I could ask it real fast.
Go ahead.
So when I was at Anaheim
Yeah.
at Disneyland, I went to Adventures Campus and I wore like Tony Stark glasses.
Yeah.
So I went to talk to Iron Man. And during our conversation, he asked me, he's like, if you were a superhero, would you want to keep your identity secret or be known? And I've never thought about that. I've thought about what powers I'd want or like whatever, but I've never thought about if I wanted to keep my identity secret. And I told him I'd want to keep it secret.
Mm-hmm.
I think I stand by that answer. But there's so much, I don't know.
My immediate response is to keep it secret, but at the same time, it's like, well, I want people to know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'd want my friends to know that it's me.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough.
There's all of like,
It's like, who do you choose who you keep it a secret from? Or how do you choose who you keep it a secret from?
you just put them in danger.
By people knowing.
Right.
Yeah.
See, that's the only reason why I'm like hesitant of being known. It's not my safety because
Yeah.
I already
The
know
safety of your
my
loved ones.
Yeah, I already know my safety's in danger. I'm going against supervillains. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, then I can like lock down my house. You know, I can live in a cave,
Yeah.
whatever. But like
It's a very good point.
having, like, think of all the aftermath of like Spider-Man and stuff, and
Yeah.
like kidnapping, you know, the girlfriend or the love
Yeah,
interest.
but keeping it a secret, you gotta lie.
Right.
Lying's tough.
Right. But that's only like your girlfriend could know.
Well,
The
then she's
villain-
the most in danger.
The villain can't know.
Well, obviously the villain can't know.
Right.
But that's the problem, is if your girlfriend knows, the villain finds out, because the villain is related in some way, shape, or form to the girlfriend. It's probably her father
dad
or her uncle.
Touche. I don't know. I feel like I think I would keep it secret, and I would probably tell my friends.
I would definitely tell my friends.
I wouldn't be able to
I'd
keep
be
it
like, Yo,
secret.
guess fucking what?
Yo, check this out.
You're like, watch it.
Yeah, I'd be like, you guys want to see a trick?
Yeah.
Just out of curiosity.
Like, wanna say-
Or like the one scene, especially like, you want to see me run to the rock and back? You
Wanna
want to see me do it again? Like, I just don't think I would be able to hide. I don't know. I also, again, what we were talking about a while ago is like fidgeting. If I had like telekinesis, I feel like I would just be like,
Oh
or
my
like
God.
Magneto,
If
like
I
I would
could
just
do
be
shit-
floating like a coin,
Yeah.
just as like a fidget spinner moment, you know?
Oh my
Like,
God, if I could float shit.
yeah, I would literally just be sitting there like in class or at
Yeah,
work, just like floating a thing, just like
Yeah.
out of boredom, or like literally like a Spider-Man. I'd just be
That would be so fucking cool.
like just out of boredom. So I feel like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to like conceal it that easily to my friends. If we're just sitting watching a movie or like yapping,
Yeah.
talking, having drinks, having a wine night, I feel like I would just like get the wine bottle and bring it to
If
me.
I had super strength, bet your ass I'm showing that off.
Yeah, you'd go to the gym
My
and you'd be like,
scrawny
y'all watch
ass.
this. Blink.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That'd be
think
tough to keep a secret.
same with flying. I would probably take my
Oh my
friends
God,
flying
I'd
and stuff.
fly everywhere.
You know?
Super speed, flying.
Yeah. Yeah. I would definitely.
If I had like super hearing, I'd be telling everybody all the tea. Be like, yo, I heard this from a mile away. Listen, check this out. This is happening right
shit
now.
right now. Hold on, write this down. Yeah, but I feel like I wouldn't broadcast, like I wouldn't post on my Instagram, like just saved another day, you know?
Yeah.
Like I think it would just
Wouldn't
be my
advertise
friends.
it, but I would tell people a lot.
Yeah, I would tell people quite a lot.
Yeah.
I just tag them like, oh, it's crazy. Look at what Spider-Man did today.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Did you see what Supergirl did today?
Oh my God.
Repost. It's me. Now, would you wear like a mask? Would you wear like do you think you'd be like a Superman moment where you
I
just
have
have like
to-
the
No, because
whoa?
I look
Because that doesn't work at all.
like I don't look that different. I mean, I look not good.
You do look different
but
though.
I don't look different that I'm not recognizable.
Okay, but Superman, you know it's Superman. That no one falls for that.
yeah,
I'm saying in superhero world, like not in, real life.
superhero world.
In superhero mindset.
No, I wear a mask,
You'd wear a mask. Would
Yeah.
you do full mask or eyes?
full mask,
I think
because the eyes is fucking stupid.
I would do a full mask.
You cover your eyes, I could still tell who you are.
Maybe I just cover my mouth because my eyes are very distinguishable, but I like my eyes. You know, do like a.
Yeah.
Are there any superheroes do that? Oh, like
yeah,
like the
Tobey
Mortal.
Maguire, like before he had designed his original.
Oh
his good suit.
yeah, his like red,
Yeah.
his wrestler
Yeah.
fit. Yeah, no, I won't do that. I was thinking more of like Katana from Mortal
Mortal
Kombat
Kombat.
type moment.
That'd be sick.
That would be cool. Like, she's so cool.
Yeah.
Because then I could do something
No,
with
I'd
my
go
hair.
full mask.
See, that's the thing. Full mask, I can't do anything with my hair.
Yeah,
Unless I
don't
did like a
need to.
lady pool moment and I have the
True.
big ponytail coming out. But you know how hard that would be?
Yeah, it seems
to pull off
impractical.
the mask, pull your ponytail there. That's so much work. If you're like trying, like, oh no, I gotta go. Spider-Man can just like run and pull off his shirt
Yeah.
and pull over the mask.
Yep.
Like I can't just be like, hold on.
Practicality.
Yeah, I'd rather just be
Yeah.
able to like pull up a thing and
Yeah,
go.
I would go full mask, 100%.
Or like, yeah, how do the Incredibles work? They just go.
They stick those puppies on.
They just like,
They do that at like the end of the movie. At the
yeah,
end of the
they
first movie,
do.
They just
Where
go,
they're all
"Boop,"
holding.
and they just stick. I'm like, what the fuck
Yeah.
kind of material is
Do you
that
know,
shit?
like where you're like,
Yeah.
like spoons. You know how you can like stick a spoon to your nose? It's
Yeah.
just like that. You just, I don't, or like one of these bad boys.
Yeah.
You know,
Hello, I'm here to
they're,
save the
they're
day.
their superhero costume.
I'm here to save your life.
Are you in need of assistance?
God.
That might have to be the clip.
Yeah.
That might have to be the screen grab.
God. All right.
Put up trivia.
Pick a
I'm
number.
tired. We'll go with 26.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 20, 2, 20, 25, 26. Vinnie Jones was associated with which sport? Just a sport. Just a sport.
Vinny?
Vinnie Jones. I got no clue. I got a guess with the name. Sounds like a name that would play this sport.
God damn, I got 2 picks. left.
Vinnie Jones. I'm locked in.
Shit, I might go wild.
Ping pong?
Shuffleboard.
Oh, there you go.
I don't think I'm right.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna go with hockey.
Baseball.
Mm,
Vinnie Jones, soccer.
damn.
So
Swing and miss. I was thinking Vinny is very like Italian
Yeah.
to like New Jersey, so like further.
Vinny Jones.
Vinny Jones. So I was thinking north. So I was like, it's got to be a cold sport.
Yeah, that's
It's
good.
either
It's a good
you know what I
guess.
mean.
Good guess.
I thought really hard about that.
Let's randomize.
I also put down football and basketball.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 18, 20, 24, 26. By what name is 1001 Nights better known as in the English language?
What?
By what name is 1001 Nights better known as in the English language?
I don't know what that's even asking.
I have no clue.
Go to the question below that. Go to 27.
I still want to find this out though. Arabian Nights. No.
In English language?
I
It should have been
don't
like in English literature
I
or
don't know.
something. I don't know.
Um,
I'm ready.
neither of these are good either. Which world champion was beaten by a machine called Deep Blue in 1997?
97
Yeah.
world champion beaten
Which
by a
world
machine.
champion was beaten by a machine called Deep Blue in 1997? But we have to think of this guy's name.
Well, let's think of the sport or championship.
Okay. Deep Blue.
I know Deep Blue's a weird name though. The only thing I could think of that would be beat by
Something called Deep Blue. My immediate thought is like something in chess, if I'm being honest.
I just wrote down chess.
That's what I was
Because I was like,
thinking.
what would a robot beat a human in? Like a computer.
Let's just click on it. It just
Swimming?
says Gary Kasparov.
Oh,
No
so
idea
we
who
don't
he
even know
is.
what he did.
Look him up.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Why you
I
pick a different
will
one? Randomize.
randomize again. Gary Kasparov.
It's chess. Russian chess grandmaster.
Let's
so
fucking go.
far
I'm
across
not
the
taking the
table.
points just because
No.
we're fucking dumb, but
But deadass
We
wrote
had
down
it.
chess. I'm so proud that we thought of that. Because again, like, we have not invented many robots to beat us in sports.
correct. Yeah,
Specifically,
we're too good.
no, but
We just don't want robots to
we
be
don't
us.
want.
That's what
Yeah,
it
we
is,
don't
yeah.
want people to be us in our athletic ability. We want
2,
computers to be smart.
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. Did you see my stomach?
That was your
20,
stomach. I
yeah.
thought that was a dog.
No.
I hope the mic picked that up. That was crazy. I was
24,
like, "Whoop."
26. What is the name of the town where the Sons of Anarchy have their motorcycle club? I have seen Sons of Anarchy.
I've
I
never
don't know.
seen that.
Let's pick a new one.
Pick-
Charming, California.
I would not have guessed that. I would have guessed Georgia.
How many countries border the Black Sea? How many countries? Where is
if it
somewhere in like the Middle East, right?
if it's the sea I'm thinking of.
I'm locked in.
Okay.
Whoever's closer.
I'm never 5.
5-2. I'll change mine to 6.
Okay.
Or do you want to change yours
no,
now?
you've changed yours. You
Okay.
committed.
Here we go.
Please be low. Please.
6. Let's fucking go.
Damn it.
Let's go.
God damn. All right, we're even now.
Hell yeah. 2 and 2. 2 weeks in.
Damn.
Oh, what are the chances
What
I
a
changed
clutch,
my answer?
Clutch change.
Oh, that's too good. That's too good. Lauren, where can the people find you?
What was that? Where were the people can find? The people can find me at lou.mcdonald. That's LUU.McDonald on my Instagram. And my eat of the week was I had in Anaheim in California, I had a Disney churro for the first time.
Like an authentic,
Like an authentic one.
Any Disney
Any
churro?
churro. I've never had one here either.
Oh my gosh!
Because
I've
didn't
heard Disneyland churros are significantly better.
Really good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Our
I had
churros
one of those.
not that good.
I had a churro in general for the first time in my life, and I had one in like the Disney churro.
Yeah. Wow.
In Disneyland. Yeah, for the
Damn.
first time. So that was pretty cool because it's
Did you get it with the chocolate sauce or just
no.
churro?
Again, just plain.
Yeah,
know.
their chocolate sauce, at least ours, not good.
Yeah, I don't know, but that was delish.
Nice.
Where can they find you, Joe?
You can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, and my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. And then my eat of the week is tough. I had Beth's Burger Bar the other day.
Oh,
Yeah, it's this burger place just a little bit like north of here, a little closer to downtown Winter Garden, and they're like they have like award-winning burgers.
yeah.
Their slogan or the thing it says on their menu is it says like proof again that one girl can beat five guys, and I was like, damn, that's
That's
crazy.
a great,
Yeah,
great logo.
yeah,
Or like
slogan, yeah.
slogan. Wow.
Yeah, and their burgers slap.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was so I just got like a basic I got a double burger with ketchup, mustard, onions, lettuce on it.
Mm-hmm.
And side of fries and a drink. Absolutely fantastic.
Really?
Like could barely finish the burger because of how filling it was.
Wow.
So good. Riley got just a single burger, same toppings, no onion, with a side of what they call frickles, which are just fried pickles.
Oh my God.
But those are fantastic. Oh my God,
We're
they're
on the
delicious.
fried food kick.
I love fried pickles. I'm not a big pickle person, but you fry them, sign me up. I'm on board.
Gross. Interesting though.
But they have like specialty burgers there too. They have a peanut butter burger. They have a fuck ton of other burgers. They got a whole bunch of shit, and
every
it's
other
like,
burgers.
and it's relatively inexpensive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a
Shit.
good price for how much food I got the
I
other
have
day.
to go.
Oh, it's so good.
Dang.
So good. Yeah,
Interesting.
Beth's Burger Bar,
Beth.
award-winning burgers in Orlando.
I love that.
Yeah. As for the podcast, you can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at The Shuffle Podcast, Instagram at The Shuffle_podcast, and subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at The Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk at you next week. Bye, everybody.